Imagine casting your line into the vast, mysterious ocean and pulling up something so extraordinary it defies belief. Throughout history, fishermen have stumbled upon incredible and bizarre discoveries, from ancient artifacts to living fossils. But sometimes, their catches go beyond imagination, capturing the world's attention and sparking global intrigue. From a mummified sailor drifting in the Philippines to a creature so strange it might as well be from another planet, these jaw-dropping encounters challenge our understanding of the natural world. Join us as we explore these unbelievable catches and the stories behind them. 20. Carrot, the giant goldfish. In 2022, Carrot had managed to remain elusive to anglers for years, making Hackett's capture all the more extraordinary. Hackett described the moment as surreal, highlighting the immense strength of the fish as it pulled his bait with surprising force. The encounter was both thrilling and daunting, as Carrot's sheer size was only fully appreciated once it was on the line. After a careful weighing and photographing session, the giant goldfish was released back into the lake, continuing its life as one of the most fascinating aquatic creatures ever recorded. 19. Fisherman claims to have discovered wing of missing MH370. On March 8, 2014, Malaysian Airlines flight MH370 vanished from radar while en route from Kuala Lumpur to Beijing, sparking one of aviation's most perplexing mysteries. Debris might have originated from a shipping container rather than the missing plane. Over's claim, though initially overlooked, resurfaced over the years, reigniting interest in the elusive search for MH370. The fragment, if confirmed to be from the aircraft, could potentially offer significant insights into the plane's final moments and location. However, the mystery surrounding the disappearance of MH370 remains unresolved, with only a few confirmed pieces of debris found. 18. Anglers sailing through rocks. In August 2019, Australian sailors Michael Bowl and Lissa Brill had a surreal encounter while navigating their catamaran towards Fiji. Instead of the usual obstacles of rocks or reefs, they found themselves sailing through a massive pumice raft that stretched as far as the eye could see. This extraordinary floating was a solid expanse rather than a body of water. Pumice is a lightweight, porous rock formed by volcanic activity. While pumice rafts are rare, occurring approximately once every 5 years in the Pacific region, their sheer scale and the unusual sailing experience they create make them a memorable phenomenon. 17. Vito, the dog who waits at the beach. In the coastal town of Penegra, Peru, Vito, a small and devoted dog, has become a symbol of unwavering loyalty. Vito's poignant story came to light through Jolie Mahia, a visitor to the local beach. As Jolie strolled along the shore, she noticed Vito sitting alone, his gaze fixed on the horizon as if waiting for someone to return. This touching scene led her to inquire about the dog's story from local residents. The heartbreaking truth emerged. An elderly woman has taken Vito into her home, and other residents frequently provide him with food and medical attention. Vito's story stands as a moving testament to the deep bond between humans and their pets. 16. A fisherman's 13-foot-long friend. In the lush waterways of Indonesia, an extraordinary bond has formed between a local fisherman and a massive saltwater crocodile named Risa. Ambo, the fisherman, first met Risa several years ago during one of his fishing trips. Initially, Ambo was cautious, but he soon began feeding the large reptile, providing it with fish scraps. Over time, Risa grew accustomed to Ambo's presence and developed a remarkable level of trust. Despite being a formidable 13-foot-long predator, Risa exhibited a surprisingly calm demeanor around Ambo. The crocodile began to relax, especially when positive reinforcement such as food is involved. Their relationship has become a local legend, highlighting the potential for peaceful coexistence between humans and wildlife. 15. Fisherman makes an expensive mistake. In a costly blunder that could have been avoided, a fisherman in Sydney found himself facing an unexpected crisis when he accidentally poured over $500 worth of petrol into his boat's rod holder instead of the fuel tank. Rod holders are designed solely for securing fishing rods, with no functional connection to the boat's engine or fuel system. This mix-up led to a significant spill of petrol, not only damaging the boat's interior, but also creating a hazardous situation for the environment. The mishap occurred when the fisherman, perhaps distracted or hurried, mistakenly filled the rod holder with petrol, which then leaked onto all tasks are performed with attention to detail, especially when handling potentially dangerous substances like petrol. It also highlights the need for proper training and awareness among boaters to avoid such costly and potentially harmful mistakes in the future. 14. Fishing with otters. In the coastal regions of Bangladesh, an ancient and unique fishing tradition continues to thrive, showcasing an extraordinary partnership between humans and wildlife. Fishermen in this region have been working alongside trained otters for centuries, a practice that represents a remarkable example of interspecies cooperation. The technique involves the use of otters to herd fish towards the fishermen's nets. The otters, trained from a young age, swim through the water, chasing fish into designated areas and guiding them toward the waiting age-old partnership. The decline in the otter population and changes in the aquatic ecosystem are making it increasingly difficult for fishermen to continue this practice. Additionally, the younger generations are less inclined to adopt these traditional methods, preferring more modern techniques. 13. Man collects over 1,200 messages in bottles. Wim, a devoted beachcomber from the Netherlands, has achieved an extraordinary feat in his 34-year quest along the Dutch coastline. His passion for discovering messages in bottles began in 1983 when he stumbled upon 3 bottles on the beach of Zandvoort.
1983. It pleased me to receive your letter.
Each bottle contained letters with return addresses, sparking Wim's fascination with this unique form of communication. Since that initial find, Wim in glass and sent adrift by the currents. Wim's dedication extends beyond mere collection. He has made it his mission to respond to nearly all the messages he finds. This effort not only honors the senders, but also provides a bridge between past and present, connecting people through their written words. His collection represents a tangible link to a bygone era, showcasing the enduring human desire to reach out and communicate no matter the distance. 12. The mystery of the ghost ship of North Carolina. The mystery of the Carol A. Deering, often referred to as the ghost ship of North Carolina, has intrigued maritime historians and mystery enthusiasts alike since early 1921. The Carol A. Deering was a 5-masted schooner that set sail from Norfolk, Virginia, found deserted. The crew was missing, and the vessel was eerily empty. Personal belongings, navigation equipment, and the ship's logs were all absent, leaving behind a haunting scene of abandonment. Despite extensive investigations by the U.S. Coast Guard and other authorities, the fate of the Carol A. Deering's crew and the circumstances surrounding their disappearance remain shrouded in mystery. Speculations about pirate attacks, mutiny, and even supernatural theories have circulated over the years, but none have provided definitive answers. 11. The needlefish, a deadly encounter. Needlefish, distinguished by their slender, elongated bodies and razor-sharp snouts, are fascinating yet potentially perilous creatures inhabiting warm and temperate waters around the globe. Their